What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame live stream, man. As we face off versus the Miami Heat. Doing it a bit earlier because I got some errands to run and I don't want to be running late and having to do the car video like last time. So I said, you know what? Let's do it early. I'm anxious to talk Lakers anyway. What's up? What's up? What's up? If y'all haven't heard yet, go check out the new track, Mike Tyson, man. It's super hard. My boy Lonnie gets down on that. You know, he killed the hook and the first verse. I'm on the second verse. So check that out. Mike Tyson out now, also on SoundCloud. So go ahead and check that out. A lot more to come. And make sure you smash the like button on that as well. Now, Lakers, man, we got some unfortunate news, minor news this morning, but your boy THC got suspended on some BS. I don't know why. So we won't be having your boy today. That's unfortunate because he's been killing it, man. Last 3 games, I think he's averaging like 16 points, shooting a high percentage, even knocking down threes. So, hey, what up, Kevin? What's up, everybody? Welcome. Love the song, bro. Thanks, Art. Appreciate you, bro. Make sure y'all smash the like. Let's push this song out there, man, because the mixtape's coming that real soon. The more likes we get, the sooner I drop it. Clipper fans still talking smack? Oh, man, that's what they do. I'm not even worried about these Flipper fans. Genie Buzz has an announcement at 3:30. Yes, sir. Everybody tune in for that. That's going to be interesting on Spectrum Sportsnet. I won't be home till hopefully by 4. I'll be back because I'm trying to watch that game, man. Hey, Sally, what's up? What's up? What's up? Elbow cough. How you doing, Sally? Sister-in-law love right there. Dan Kaycock was balling. Kaycock, he really impressed me. Like Devontae Kaycock, he has an engine, he has a motor. That's what I like about him. If he could just add anything else to his game, maybe a go-to move, maybe a little mid-range jump shot, he'd be a lot more useful. But I really, really like your boy Devontae. He said, damn, Dan, looks like he rolled out of 2005. Yes, sir. We're bringing it back. How bad do you think they're going to win today? It's going to be a tough game. We're going up against the Miami Heatles, right? Not the Heatles, but, the Miami Heat. They added Vic. They have, obviously, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero. They got a squad over here. So it's going to be an extremely hard game to win. But we do get Andre Drummond back. Quick little update for those of you that didn't know. That's huge. We get the debut of Ben McLemore. So I'm hyped for that. We are going to miss THC, potentially missing Kuz, so that would be a huge blow. My guy said, Dan spitting them bars. Absolutely. Go check out Mike Tyson. You haven't heard it yet, man. It just dropped this morning. Hey, what up? What up? She said, hi, Dan. What do you think of Jeannie's announcement? What do I think Jeannie's announcement is about? That is a great question. I'm not sure, man. But you know what? I'm going to check that out for real. Even if I'm not watching it live, I'll be checking it out on my Twitter as I'm on the road today. Angelica said, Dan, everyone is assuming LeBron and AD will come back to all-star form. I am concerned about our outside shooting. Well, we did add another outside shooter, Angelica. Hopefully, we do get those guys. I mean, they're all-stars. Anytime they're on the floor, they're going to make an impact. But I do understand what you're saying. It is a little concerning, especially based off of their injuries. Anything close to the Achilles, we're going to have to hold our breath. Hopefully, we don't rush him back, though. Hopefully, we don't rush him back. If we rush him back, I'm going to be really worried. So let's just hope that they fully recover all the way. Why start early on the stream, bro? I got to go run some errands, man. I'm trying to cop me some new shoes from the Nike outlet, man. I've been hooping in some old shoes, so I need some new ones since I've been hooping a lot more lately. And, I just went to the park, had a nice day with my family, and I was wearing these old Nikes. I was like, man, let's go get some tomorrow. So that's why I'm going to go out to Ontario and shop with my family, and hopefully I'm back before 4. That way I can catch the game. But I didn't want to risk the pregame. Last time I was out on the road, I really didn't like how that video came out because everything's rushed. You know what I'm saying? Eddie, absolutely, bro. You already know what it is. Free Tucker, he said, Dan, the announcement could be that they will raise the banner when the fans return on the 15th. Most likely, man. That'll be super interesting if that happens because, as you guys already know, we're playing the Boston Celtics. So the actual rivals in our history, right? So we'll see. My guy said, let's see. Everybody knows Brooklyn is the dirtiest borough in New York. I'm not going to talk about New York, man. I got friends out there. So all I'm going to say is this, man. We are number 1. That's all I'm going to say. He said, Ontario Mills. Yes, sir. I'll be right there. So y'all want to come up to me, say what's up? I'll be right there, man. A Nike outlet. In about an hour or so, I'm going to be over there. So you should make Dan the Hooper channel. You know, my boy, because we really hoop, man. We were just messing around that day. We really hoop a lot better and a lot harder than that. So we might actually start vlogging when we go to the park and just you guys can see us play a little 5v5s and 4-on-4s, half court and all that. So yeah, that's actually a good idea, bro. We've been considering it for a while. It's just we gotta make sure that the camera person is available at all times. I'm not leaving my iPhone on the ground while I hoop. That thing is gonna get snatched up quick. Salute, Dan. Does K-Cock remind you of a developing Montrezl Harrell energy type of player? Without Trez's offense, yes, you hit the nail on the head, brother. Without Montrezl Harrell's offense, that's exactly what he reminds me of. But Montrez has a nice little drop step. He can go. You know, he has a quick first step as well. He attacks the rack. You know, Trez is real legit, man. So there's no comparison there as of right now. But Devontae's still young. We'll see how his development continues to progress, and we'll see. He said Drummond 20 points, 15 rebounds, 4 blocks. Remember, he's playing without that toenail, so let's see what he can give us. If he gives us that without a toenail, I'm gonna be super hyped. Damn, my boy, I'm on the East Coast, but I want to watch Backstage Lakers. Is there a way I can stream it on my Fire Stick? Bro, you're talking to the wrong guy. Most of the stream links I get are from my very own friends and fans and family members. They're the ones that be hooking me up. So I'm not really, I don't know about all these stream stuff, man. You know, shout out to the homie Mr. Garcia who hooked me up with a Fire Stick, and I'm able to watch movies and stuff off of that, but I wouldn't even know how to set it up, brother. My bad. Yeah, that's the wrong channel for that. Dan, you G League material? Not anymore, bro. I'm telling you, when I was in shape and I was a bit younger before I broke my hands and my fingers, I was a straight sharpshooter. Y'all just saw a little glimpse at the end of that stream of how I could shoot. I could shoot a lot better than that. Y'all see me hit like 3 in a row? That's nothing. Man, I used to get so hot. We'd be running pickup games, me and my brother and the homies. We'd be running pickup games in the park. And who got next? That's all we used to say, because we beat everybody. First to 15, you know, next. And then we had people lining up to play us. It's a true story, by the way. I don't care. How's my mom doing? She's doing extremely well, man. Thanks for asking. He said, you're my friend on Xbox. If you get a link, send it to me on Xbox. I got you, bro. I'll let you know, man. But yeah, follow me on Twitter, but that's mostly what I'm on, especially when I'm not here at home. And then I can send you links there better. At Dan the Lakers fan. You see right below, you see all the information right there. And like I mentioned earlier, y'all haven't heard my song Mike Tyson and you're a hip hop fan, go ahead and check that out, man. My homie Lonnie killed it on the verse and on the hook. He's featuring me, so I'm on the second verse. So check that out, man. It's a classic. We got a lot more heat coming up. So if you guys want to hear more, y'all want me to drop the mixtape soon, keep smashing that like button. That's what's going to get me to do it, man. Motivate me. Everyone want to jump on the Nets bandwagon when their defense is ranked 25th. That's true, Anthony. And you know what? Defense wins championships, bro. So at the end of the day, they got all this impressive offense and Kyrie doing all the handles and all this stuff. But we'll see what happens, because we all know the Lakers are going to, how are you going to beat a front court of Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Drummond? That's a beast front court. I think people are underrating what we're going to do, man. For reals. Hey, Lakers, I appreciate you, bro. He said, hot track. Do you think the Lakers will win today? I think that we'll have a shot. I think if we come out fighting the way we did last game, we got to keep that same energy. Now, I have noticed the trend. Have you guys noticed that every time the Lakers practice, we come out firing on all cylinders? And I told you guys early in the season we weren't practicing much to try to avoid injuries. Well, injuries struck. So, unfortunately, we couldn't avoid those. But we have been practicing a lot more, and the results have been good. Check this out. We are now officially 4-5 without Anthony Davis and LeBron James, which isn't bad considering, you know, the talent we've played around the league, and they've been healthy. We faced the Clippers, they were healthy. We faced a bunch of good teams that have been healthy, and we haven't. So 4-5 isn't bad. I'll take that trade-off. I told you, I feel like we could hold our head above water. Right now, we're currently 5th seed in the West. We win tonight, we might slip, like we might move up a little bit. I'm not sure what the I haven't looked at the other teams' records, but we're right there. We're head and shoulders with the other teams like the Clippers and the Suns. So we're trying to move up, guys. Let's hope we could keep winning. He said we should beat the Heat. They're tough, Blue. They're tough, man, and they got most of their star players. So it's going to be a really, really tough game. I'm going to be super hyped if we do get this victory, though. I promise you, I'm going to be extremely hyped. My boy Byron said drop the tape. I'm mixing and mastering it, man. I just bought a couple of new beats. So We're gonna add some more to it, man. I don't want to rush the process. You know, you gotta trust it. That mixtape is gonna be fire. My boy Lonnie killing it. You know, I'm also featuring other artists. Like, you guys will see. You guys will see. My boy Seth is in one of the tracks, so we throwing him in there. You guys remember Demi, aka Seth? Yep, he's in one of the tracks. So it's gonna be heat, man. And we're gonna drop music videos, all that good stuff. That's why I'm trying to get back into shape, man. I don't want to look like James Harden on a music video. You know what I mean? And his Houston Rocket days. He said, "Big dubs, G COD." Yes, sir. We running it. Omar, you a beast, bro. Call of Duty all day. But I'm feeling good about today's Laker game, guys. Miami Heat, Lakers. Look, here's the keys to the game. I haven't really even got into the game yet. So much to talk about. All right, we have to make sure that we keep them out of the paint. Now, Drummond can go a long way, but we need to use all our sizes. They got plenty of guys that can come off the bench and put in work in the paint, especially. Remember, they just added Victor Oladipo. That's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough guard. They added Trevor Ariza, who's a wing defender. They've added several players, and I hope that Frank Vogel is able to use Marc Gasol as well off the bench, not just Drummond. I want to see both of them, because the last game that Drummond played, his first game, those 15 minutes, he really didn't play Marc Gasol to garbage time, and that sucks. Mark has actually been really good. I've been making jokes on Twitter about how him and KCP are starting to hoop all of a sudden because we see the backups coming. So, yeah, I just want them to keep up that same energy, man. He said 4-5. That's not bad at all. The Heat went 8-9 without Bron. Cavs 4-23. LOL. Yeah, well, I've been telling people we're a much better team than we're showing right now. Injuries are plaguing us, but people already, some people, they left. They jumped off the bandwagon as soon as we got injured, and that's tough, man. Those aren't real Laker fans. Real Laker fans, we rocking. We all 183 of you guys in here are real diehard Laker fans. Y'all wouldn't be on my channel if you weren't. This is for the diehards. Hey, James, appreciate you, man. He said, "What's up, Dan? Great to see you. Here to get your take on ESPN salivating off the Nets like the Instagram users on these IG models." He said, "Thoughts? #trash." Here's what it is, man. I'm gonna tell you what's up. All right, this is what ESPN does, and I'm not sure if they get paid to do this or they're really that ignorant. But a lot of, not everybody, obviously I love my Laker reporters. All of my ESPN Laker guys, love them to death. I'm not talking about them, but I'm talking about the other ones, the mainstream media ones, the ones on the TV. A lot of these guys, they get paid for hot takes. That's at least what I believe. I think if they all agreed, right, if it was all common sense and they all actually spit the facts like they're supposed to be said, they probably wouldn't get paid as much. They're on there to cause some chaos and controversy, which is exactly why I don't watch that often. I like to keep my mind clear and I like to keep my opinion fresh, And so a lot of people are zombies, though. They out here watching, like you see the trolls. I hear them repeating a lot of stuff ESPN says. Oh, Kevin Durant's still the best player in the world. Garbage. We all know LeBron is still the best player, even though he's injured. They're out here talking about, the Brooklyn Nets are the best team we've seen in so long. But yet, if LeBron wins the championship, they don't want to give him the full credit of being a GOAT. Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean? So it's going to be like that. We all know Lakers never get the love they deserve. Last year, the real MVP should have been LeBron, and the Defensive Player of the Year should have been AD. Neither of them got the award till they got to the finals, and LeBron got his. But that's the way it goes, man. Executive of the Year, Rob Pelinka by far. You talking to me about somebody who, he played all his chips. He went all in on Kawhi. That didn't come to fruition. He turned around and built the championship contender in the next couple hours. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, he doesn't even get mentioned in the conversation. So they disrespect us, man. But it's all right, because that's fuel to the fire of King James, Anthony Davis, even Drummond coming in here motivated. Watch. Ben McLemore, I love the acquisition. Can't wait. The way THC's been playing, he's been making me look like a genius, because I was out here fighting off the hyenas. I was trying to get rid of THC for Kyle Lowry, who hasn't even played the last couple games. And then Kyle Kuzma's been having a much better season. Granted, he might not play tonight, all right, with an injury, so he might be out. But we still got Trez, who's been one of the most efficient players in the NBA, especially on this team. And then we're not talking about the other factors that really haven't came through. Like Markieff has been a lot better in the starting role. Now, I hope he can continue shooting well off the bench when he goes back there. But if we could just maintain that, guys, that consistency from all of our rotations and our players, we'll be solid. Forget about Brooklyn. You know, we got the championship experience. We didn't come together in 1 year. You know, we got some new pieces, but we got a lot of the same players that were still here last year, especially the main ones, LeBron and AD. And we're continuing to build on that chemistry. I love what I'm seeing on the sideline, except off of Dennis Schroeder. Now, he worries me. I don't know if Dennis is just in it for the money or he's in it to win it. He better be in it to win it, though, because we're a championship team. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you guys the only thing that concerned me about Dennis is his attitude. He needs to buy in. And so far, I'm not sure if he's done that. Is Drummond in today? Yes, he is. He is in today. Unfortunately, Taylor and Horton Tucker got suspended on some BS, man, just for walking. He took like 5 steps forward and he got suspended. The league is soft. We know that, though. We know that. Kuz might miss. He might miss depending on how he's feeling. Game time decision so far, but we'll see about that. He said, hey, Dan, check this out, bro. We're still top 5 in the West, and we're holding our ground. Now you add AD and Bron. He said, when they come back, we're tough to beat. No, we're adding AD, Bron, and Andre Drummond, who really hasn't been a factor because he hasn't played after, that toenail injury. So, yeah, you're right, bro. He said, we can win this game, DTLF, but we need everyone to show up. I absolutely 110% agree with you. They play with the same intensity, move the ball defensively, diving for loose balls, all that playoff atmosphere. That's the style we have to play tonight because Miami is no joke. They made it to the finals. That wasn't a fluke. That wasn't a fluke. They were my dark horse last year, and they did it, man. Top shot of 10. Thank you, bro. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. And if you can, please, if you guys got love for your boy, even if you don't listen to hip-hop, just go on that track, Mike Tyson, smash the like button. It helps it get out there, man. Help me push my tracks because I really want this music career to launch. I know I got some bars to spit, man. Me and my boy Lonnie, we're gonna come crazy with it. Like, trust me, we got some heaters. We're just waiting for the clout to get up a little bit more before we could drop that heater. So make sure y'all support the new track called Mike Tyson. It's super, super sick. If you love hip hop, it's for you. If you don't, still, man, you love your boy, go drop a like. It don't hurt to, take 5 seconds out of your time. Click that like button. Andres, he said, when the Lakers versus Nets meet in the finals after all of our roster moves, who would be your closing lineup for the fourth quarter in crunch time? Ooh, okay. I love it, man. My man hitting me with the heavy hitting questions. I love it. And thank you so much for the donation, brother. Okay, closing lineup. So this is the lineup I predict Brooklyn is going to come with and the lineup I predict we will have to counter with. Okay? Let me think about it right quick. Now, we know that Brooklyn's not really Steve Nash's team. He's just a puppet. You know what I'm saying? This is really Mike D'Antoni's team. Remember, he's an assistant. They run his system there. Steve Nash is just the face because Mike D'Antoni doesn't have a good reputation in the NBA. So this is all puppeteering going on. So if I'm thinking like Mike D'Antoni, guess what? Kyrie Irving at the point guard, right? Shooting guard, he's probably going to have Joe Harris. Small forward, for sure, Kevin Durant. Power forward is probably going to be Blake Griffin. And at center, it's going to shock you. It's not going to be DeAndre. No. It's going to be LaMarcus Aldridge to close the game, right? So they're trying to stretch us all the way out and have us like really scrambling on defense, especially with the ability of guys like James. Oh, I forgot about James Harden. My bad. Subtract Joe Harris and put James Harden there. Joe Harris probably coming off the bench or something. I don't know. That's going to be their closing lineup in the fourth. They're trying to get us to scramble, especially with the playmaking abilities of KD, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. So they're going to try to play make and then kick it out to the shooters. They can stretch the floor. Bang. All right. Lakers going to have to counter with this, all right? Now hear me out. At the point guard, I will put LeBron James. All right? I'm making Kyrie Irving, James Harden, or Kevin Durant guard me to close games. I'm putting LeBron at the point guard, point forward, whatever you want to call it. All right? Shooting guard, whoever's shooting better, whether it be Wesley Matthews, whether it be Ben McLemore or KCP. Who knows? Maybe KCP will continue to play better in the playoffs. We'll see. So whoever's shooting better, that's who he has to go with there at the shooting guard position. Small forward. All right. This is where it gets a little bit controversial. Small forward. Whoever's playing better between Kuz and Markieff Morris. If Markieff could shoot the way he's shooting right now, then he might be closing out games for us. But I'd rather go with Kuz because he's a big-time hitter. He can, smack shots at any point in the game. Even when he's over during the game, fourth quarter seems to be Kuz's. Anybody following his career, he's clutch. I always say it. When he hits a clutch shot, I say, Kuzma, so clutch. And And I spell it with a K just to make fun of those that hate on Kuz. So it would be Kuz at the 3, in my opinion, at the 4 AD, and at the center, we're not going to play to their game. We're not going to play to their game. At the center, we're going to go with Andre Drummond. But if we do want to stretch the floor and Mark has it going the way he's been playing lately, he has it hot, I wouldn't be shocked if he's closing out games at the center position because he also gives us the ability to stretch the floor. However, I'm still going Drummond because of his mobility, ability to block shots, and we're going to have to punish these punks in a 7-game series by backing them down and just playing bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I had LeBron James at the point guard position. I've always said that. LeBron at the point guard position, good luck in a 7-game series. Especially if you got somebody like KCP sniping or Wes or Ben McLemore. We got options now. And then you got Kuz at the 3 who could also stretch the floor. You got AD at the 4 who could also stretch the floor. And Mark at the 5 who can also stretch the floor. You want to go small, you can put Keith at the 5. Frank has options. He just actually has to use these options in the right situations. He did it last year in the playoffs. Credit to Frank. During the regular season, he was sketchy. Came playoff time, he made the right move and put Alex Caruso there at the starting point guard. The rest was history, baby. 17, 18 on the way. So all Frank has to do, he has plenty of options to match up versus that stupidly grotesque Brooklyn Net team. If he can just play the right matchups at the right time, bangers. Guaranteed 18. But it's going to matter, man. We can't get exposed. You know, we can't allow their 3 guards to out here running rampant, shooting threes, getting in the lane, doing whatever. No, this is why we brought Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond is going to force these guys to double clutch shots, to think, second guess themselves, to have to settle for some crazy fadeaways. Because imagine the defense of AD, Drummond, and LeBron. LeBron is no slouch on defense. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are going to punish people for trying to come in the lane. So you're going to see a lot of them settling for half-court threes like they named Steph Curry. And that's when the Lakers are really going to destroy because we know that the three-point shot is a streaky shot. That's why Mike D'Antoni never won any championships. He's had some of the best three-point shooting teams historically, and how many rings he got? Right? He got as many rings as I have. We're tied. Me and Mike D'Antoni are tied. No, we got 0 rings, except I actually got some rings because I'm a part of the Lakers. So that's all I got to say about that, man. This is not really Mike D'Antoni. This is not Steve Nash's team. This is all Mike D'Antoni written all over it. I told my friend this when they acquired LaMarcus. I was mad because I was like, I know they're going to try to run him at the 5. He's going to be effective there. He can stretch the floor for sure. He said, thanks for checking out the video, Dan. Go Lakers. Check out my man Sabotage Studio video as well, man. Thank you so much, bro, for the support, for reacting to my video I just dropped. So I appreciate you, man. Check him out. He's up and coming. Dan, they suspended THC so the Lakers can lose tonight. But you know what? They don't count on the fact that Ben McLemore is going to come in ready to shoot. So I hope he can knock down some three-pointers. All I want from Ben McLemore is to play good defense and to knock down 2 to 3 three-pointers for us a game. That's not too much to ask. Anything above that is a cherry on top. He could give us 2 to 3 three-pointers. I'm happy. Kevin King, he's confident. I see you, bro. He said there's no way that the Nets can guard the Lakers. Absolutely. We're too big, too much size, too much athleticism. We added some shooting. Our guys are going to step up. We have ball handlers. We have a little bit of everything. Rob, the GOAT, has done it again. He's done it again. You know what's funny? Every time I think of a player, he ends up adding him. I said Drummond, bang, we get Drummond. He was my favorite player in the buyout market. Remember? Everybody was talking. We were talking LaMarcus versus Drummond. I said Drummond for what we need, and we got him. Then when Ben McLemore got bought out, I was like, Ben McLemore. Shout out to Laker Girl as well said Ben McLemore. A couple of you guys was on Twitter saying Ben McLemore, so y'all called it. Hey, this is what I love about Rob Pelinka. Back in the day, Mitch Kupchak was thinking way outside the box. He was thinking some weird stuff. Like, we didn't want Luol Deng and Timothy Mozgov. They won a free agency. And this clown went out and got him. Rob is a different breed, man. He's actually logical. He's thinking actual firepower, just like the fans are. So that's why I love Rob Pelinka. And I didn't really understand the slander he was getting early on before we made any moves. I said, wait till the buyout market. He's going to get it right. I have confidence in him. Yes, sir. My boy quoting my track. Definitely go check out Mike Tyson, guys. Final reminder. I'm not going to say it again. Go check it out, please. I got a great feeling about this game. We can steal this game. Just come out with that energy. Oh, absolutely, bro. And look, I believe the Lakers practiced yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I think I seen some highlights where they were practicing. And every time they practice, they're just more cohesive. So I do hope that they continue with that same energy they did versus the Raptors. And, you know, That's a game we never really took our foot off the gas. We went on a little cold spell there in the fourth, and they cut it to within 10. But as long as we can continue being aggressive defensively, there's a reason why we're number 2 in the league, from the defensive efficiency rating. Even without our star players, this is why I don't hate on Frank Vogel. He's a defensive-minded coach. And what is that one saying, right? Everybody says it. It's a cliche, but defense wins championships. That's why we brought him here. We didn't bring him here to coach offense. We got LeBron for that. We got AD. They can create their own offense. We got plenty of shooters, plenty of other type talented players. We brought Frank Vogel here to strictly turn us around and make us into a defensive-minded team. Because before he got here, Luke Walton couldn't get him to buy anything, man. He couldn't get him to buy any Skittles off of him. Like, he wasn't selling anything to his team. So Frank Vogel was actually respectable since his Indiana Pacer days, and that's why I was excited when we brought him here. You good, brother? You good, man? No worries. I appreciate the support, man. Thanks for checking out the track. He said, Dan, I'm aware it's unknown that AD and LeBron returns, but what's your prediction at the moment in time when they come back? All right, Jabari, great question. And my answer to that is they will come back as soon as they feel 110%. If I had to predict something, I'd say by the time Mortal Kombat comes out this month on the 23rd, they might both be on the court. So we might have a double whammy. Yo, I'm looking forward to that movie too, by the way. Go check it out. Just got our shots tonight. He said, hope Gasol gives us something extra. Gasol's been balling ever since we got Drummond. Sometimes these players need a fire lit under their ass, man. Sometimes they need a fire lit in there because they're out here just getting complacent. KCP got his bag, and he out here like mentally still in prison. Like, bruh, KCP is a way better player than when he's been shown. And I support him, but he needs to, man. He needs to start playing a lot better. Hey, Jarhead, what's up, bro? He said, love you, bro. He said, what will it take for us to beat the Heat? It's possible. It's going to be tough. But to me, we got to attack early, expect Kuzma to go crazy, and to have a good, solid game. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, bro, but Kuzma might not play. He's a game-time decision. I think he has like a sore hamstring or something like that, I read, if I'm not mistaken. But he might not go. Luckily, Drummond is going to go, and Ben McLemore, so we got some reinforcements there. What do we need to win? We need to play good defense, and we need to execute on the offensive end, especially in the half court where we really been struggling. But Drummond's going to set some good screens. Let's see if our guys can knock down shots a little bit better, knowing we got a big man who can rebound in there. I mean, they really call this man the best rebounder in the league for a reason. We still haven't seen it, but we will see it. Watch. Dan, are you excited for Bennett and Drummond tonight? Absolutely, bro. I'm ecstatic. Like, so ecstatic I had to make this video earlier so I could go run my errands, come back here, and enjoy the game on time, man. So I hope to be back here by 4 o'clock. Actually, I'm going to get off in like 5 minutes just for that reason so I can go run my errands. He said, bro, remember when KCP got locked up but can only play home games? Yeah, bro, that was crazy. He went in jail for a little bit. Kitana is going to be so damn fine in that Mortal Kombat movie. Ugh. Kitana, man? Come on, bro. She can bite your head off. He said, Drummond is the best rebounder since Dennis Rodman, not just in the league, Dan. That's high praise, bro. That is high praise. I'm just happy we have him on our side. I've been a fan of his for a while. I remember those old games when he used to go toe-to-toe with your boy Joel Embiid. He's not far removed from that. He just went to a couple bummy franchises, but he's not far removed from that. Now, obviously, offensively, he's not as talented, but as far as a big man goes and everything he does, very gifted, man. My man said McLemore is going to take KCP's spot. I don't care who takes whose spot. I just want them all to play better, guys. I just want them all to play better. As long as they come out here firing on all cylinders, we should be straight. It's team first. They have to have a team first mentality. So whoever coach decides to go with, do your best off the bench if that's the case. If you get benched, anything Drummond does from here can only be a positive. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're just scratching the surface too. It's going to be crazier when this guy, Andre Drummond, actually joins the likes of AD and LeBron. I can't wait to see what LeBron's going to do to this kid. Watch all the wide open dunks he's going to catch from LeBron James. It's going to be crazy, guys. This guy's a beast. He finishes above the rim. He's athletic. We didn't see much because he injured his toenail, like I said, but it was just a little teaser. My guy said, bro, I wish I went to Ontario Mills. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there in an hour. So y'all see me, just say what's up, man. He said the role players look like the JV team against tough competition. It is difficult to watch Laker games. Uh, when we shoot bricks and get blown out, the Kings and Raptors are JV teams as well. But we still have to give credit where credit is due, Angelica. I feel you. It is tough to watch when we get blown out, but this team has done a decent job of taking care of the lesser opponents, which is huge. That's actually crucial. The NBA, anybody can win any night. Just ask the Clippers. They got beat by Orlando the other night. So you still can't take those teams for granted, even though they look like JV teams or whatever. It's a little harsh, but they still NBA teams with NBA talent. So we're 4-5 without LeBron and AD. I think that's pretty respectable. Sure, I would love for us to be 7-3 instead, or some different record, but it is what it is. We'll take what we can right now. The Lakers team is light years ahead of the competition, 5th seed with no superstars. We're looking solid. Tonight would be a real statement victory. All right. It's going to be really hard. Again, they have Jimmy. They got Bam. They got one of the better defenses in the league. This is how they made it to the finals last year. People believe last year was a fluke. It was no fluke. They actually have a good shot they're a dark horse to make it again. They got better since last year. They traded in Kelly Olynyk for Victor Oladipo. That's a trade I'm doing 10 times out of 10. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take care of everything I got to take care of before this game starts, man. I'm going to be rushing back home, just speeding, but safely. I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be safe. Don't speed, guys. I'm just playing. Make sure, please check out my track, Mike Tyson. If you don't like rap, just smash the like button and be out. No feelings hurt, man. Just check it out for real. If y'all do like rap, hard-ass track. If you can, drop a comment. I do appreciate that. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel if you already have it. And I'll see you guys right here for that post-game recap. Hopefully, we're talking victory, man. Hopefully, we get this dub tonight without THT, LeBron, AD, and potentially without Kuz. So tall task ahead, but anything can happen. Thank you guys so much. God bless. I'll see you guys right after the game. Peace out.